There's a problem with the Silent Hill movies, but the problem's not the movies. The problem's you. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This is your boy, the Noble Turtle. We're going to talk today about the Silent Hill movies and how you have destroyed them and any chance we have of ever seeing another Silent Hill sequel for the next 5 to 10 years. Have you seen these scores? These Rotten Tomato scores? They're abysmal across 3 movies across 3 different decades. The original came out back in 2006. And it's a damn good movie. And you will not change my mind. If you go back and rewatch the 2006 Silent Hill, it's got everything you want. It's got the demon. It's got Pyramid Head. And we finally got Pyramid Head on the big screen. Pyramid Head is now up there with Pinhead, with Freddy, with Jason, with Michael, with all the iconic slashers. Pyramid Head finally got his place. The nurses. The creepy blind nurses. We finally got them too. And what'd we do with it? Shit all over it. The critic scores, the audience scores, abysmal. But the studio took a chance. Studio took a chance and gave us a sequel. Silent Hill Revelations. A 3D masterpiece. I'll be honest, it wasn't a masterpiece, and then 3D when I went and saw it in theaters made me really sick and triggered my vertigo, and I felt pretty not so great for a couple days, and I still haven't gotten over it. But the movie, when you watch it at home without the 3D, movie's solid. You get a good sequel, a direct sequel from the first even. No brand new, nothing to throw you off and give you a whole new chain of events that you got to follow. Same story, same characters, same people. All you had to do was watch the continuation of their story and see how it ended. But yet, people found flaws with every single bit of this movie and shit all over it. And I'll be honest, the 3D gimmick was stupid, but it was a product of its time. All of them were getting 3D versions. You got the Silent Hill 3D, you had the Resident Evil had a 3D, Jaws had a 3D, everybody had a 3D. It was just part of it. I don't think it worked. However, the movie itself was fine and did not deserve the scores that it got. The continuation of the story was just fine. There was nothing wrong with it. All the problems that I've seen everybody have with every review I've ever watched of Silent Hill 2 was that it didn't make sense based off the ending of 1. But that is where I come in. See, you guys all assume that at the end of 1, that the demon and the little girl fused back together when they left. That's an assumption. It doesn't show us this. She doesn't touch her. She doesn't grab her. It doesn't show her phasing into her. You all assume that they became one. Guess what? They didn't. The demon didn't want to leave. The demon didn't want to be with Rose. She wanted to stay and continue building her personal hellscape. See, you take that assumption out, and now the entire story of 2 works. It makes sense. That assumption killed Silent Hill 2 and the 3D, but I already went on a tangent about that, so I don't really feel like I need to talk about it anymore. Moving through 2, we now have Silent Hill 3, Return to Silent Hill. And I'll be honest, when I saw the commercials for this, my expectations couldn't have been higher. And again, that's a big problem that we have as the video gamers. You know, when we see one of our beloved franchises getting turned into a horror film or film in general, we have the most unrealistic expectations. We'll spend 10, 20, 30, 100,000 hours in a video game. And then when it comes out as a movie, we're pissed that not everything's included in it. How do you want them to put your 1,000 hour Elden Ring campaign into a 2-hour movie? It can't be done. Studios cannot do a shot for shot movie adaptation of every single cutscene, every single boss fight, every single collectible item found. It can't be done. It can't be done. But we expect it as gamers. And that's why Return to Silent Hill has the lowest score of the 3 movies. Because the minute we saw in the advertising that it was based on the story from the Silent Hill 2 video game, we all jumped and said, it's got to be perfect. It's got to follow every single cutscene. It's got to follow every single boss fight. There better not be anything left out. I want to see all the collectibles. I want to see every enemy. I want to see every NPC, and they all better talk and act and do the same. They can't do it. And if they're going to do it, what'd be the point in going to watch it? Just play the game. Get on YouTube and watch the edited of every single cutscene and boss fight put together and watch it as a movie that way. What would be the point in doing it on the big screen? They have to have some creative control. Some. And that's exactly what Return to Silent Hill did. They took some creative freedoms with Mary and with James and with Laura and with Eddie and with Marie, and it works. It works. It's a good movie. Some of the CGI spots are a little iffy. But if you look past a little bit of bad CGI here and there, the movie itself is good. And the ending leaves you with so many questions. You could interpret that ending 8-10 different ways. My wife and I watched the movie, and we spent the next 45 minutes discussing every potential ending possibility that was left open to interpretation from the movie. 45 minutes talking about the movie after we left, just saying, what about this from the ending? What about that from the ending? What about this? Well, what about this? Well, what if this happened? What more can you ask for from a movie? I think the problem with Silent Hill movies isn't the movies. They're not perfect, but no slasher film is, no horror film is, no demon possession movie or ghost movie is. And is that what we want? Do we just want another carbon copy of every single Conjuring movie or Friday the 13th or Saw for the 400th time? This was different. This took you to the ashes of the purgatory landscape. It took you to the hellscape of the day-night cycle. It took you through all of the enemies you would have seen in Silent Hill 2. And we still weren't happy. And we voiced our opinion. And the studio's gonna listen. And now we're doomed to not having another Silent Hill movie for another 5 to 10 years minimum before the studio decides to give it another shot. We caused that. We, as the consumer, as the viewer, as the video game elitist culture that we think we are destroying the possibility of our beloved video games getting movies. And this doesn't stop at Silent Hill. Because of how bad this movie did, it's going to be hard to get any studio on board with doing any video game to movie adaptation moving forward. You want an Elden Ring movie? Probably not now. Not anytime soon. You want a Skyrim movie? Probably not happening. You want another Doom movie that might actually have the Doom Slayer this time in it? Probably not going to happen. Another Resident Evil is supposedly in the works, but now how long are they going to postpone it? We caused that. We caused it, and there's nobody else to blame. Does the studio always get a movie right? No. And should you go see every single video game to movie adaptation just because of what I'm saying? Absolutely not. Some of them have been bad. Looking at you, Doom. Looking at you. However, these movies did not deserve the hate that they got. And I'm not even a huge Silent Hill fan compared to some people. The only game I've played is 2 with my wife. But what got me into Silent Hill to begin with was the movies. And that's another thing you got to take into consideration. These movies, while you may not like that it's not the exact cutscene for cutscene, shot for shot remake, these are getting out there across the world. more people are now being drawn to the Silent Hill franchise to play the games that you love, which are going to push the studios to make more games. Not if the movies flop. So we want new games. We want new movies of the beloved franchises that we have. But when somebody finally takes a stab at it, we just shit all over it. And it wasn't that bad. It didn't deserve it. I can't say it enough. We judged it too harshly. So what do we do going forward? How do we fix it? We can't. Past is the past. Can't change it. Scores aren't going to change on Rotten Tomatoes. But we can make it better going forward. Next movie that comes out, next game that comes out, maybe don't rush to judge it so fast. And maybe don't listen to whoever, whenever, wherever, because of today's social media culture saying, oh, this movie's trash. Oh, well, movie's trash. So-and-so said on Facebook the movie's trash. Must be trash. Go into it with an open mind. Don't look up spoilers. Don't go out and research every single thing on it you can. Go into it blind. I saw one trailer for Return to Silent Hill, and I didn't watch anything else about it. Because I didn't want anything being spoiled. I didn't watch anybody's review on the movie before I went and watched it. Nothing. And I had a good time. I enjoyed every second of it. I can 100% recommend this movie to anybody. It's not a 10 out of 10. It's probably a 7, 6. I said the thing. There you go. That's the one. That's the only one you get. I'll never do it again. Silent Hill franchise has been around now for 3 decades, between 2006, the 2010s, and now 2026. You want a good, fun, scary, psychological horror movie to watch on a weekend? Put these 3 on back to back to back. You're not going to have a bad time. You're going to get immersed into the Silent Hill universe and what everything it has to offer. So this is my plea to you as a fellow gamer, to my other gamers, and to the movie critics. Give it a shot. Go in blind or watch it again and see if it doesn't seem a little better than what you remember. Because I remember hating 2. Went back and rewatched it right after 1. I don't know why I hated it. And I still don't know why everybody's hating on Return to Silent Hill. I plead with you, as a fellow gamer nerd, give it another chance. For the franchise's sake, for future franchises' sake. Maybe try not to judge it so fast. Maybe try not to judge it so harshly. And think of the possible future outcomes. I've been the Noble Turtle. I'll see you next time.